Well, folks, this is it. This is it for this advent calendar. We have done 24 days fully. We've reviewed it. We've looked at it. We played with it. We had some tears. We had some, cheers. We're going to look at each day because this one does have a pop-up here that we can just kind of reminisce and see if was the value worth it is what we're going to ask. We'll say I paid $30 because I paid 24 to 30. I don't know what, but I bought it on sale, and this thing typically goes for in the 40 and up range. So it all depends on what you're getting. And this video is more to kind of showcase each one, and we'll kind of just say, was it worth it for me? Was it worth it for you? And this is to kind of help you decide whether or not in the future you might want to buy one of these. I did pay for this. I bought it. It's not a sponsor in any way, just so we're all on the same page. So I went with the journey with you. We're going to look at day 10 here. We're just going to do it this way. Each day has one of these things. This looked like a gun rack to me, but it could have been a Tenere. It could have been anything. You can use these for guns. We're going to say that each one has to be worth roughly, $1.25. We'll say $2. We'll say if you're buying this at full price, each thing has to be $2. Is this playable and is this displayable? No, it's not displayable. I wouldn't display this. I'm going to say if I wouldn't display this, and you're probably going to use these for guns. Moving on. We're on day 4 now. This is a ship. In the beginning, I didn't like the ships, right? I thought, another ship, because they're not really displayable, but a child can play with this. So I thought this was a win. Is this worth $2 at this point? I would say, sure. I mean, for a child, each day you get to play with something. Like this one, This one you get to play with. So I like that. Day 18, we pulled the turret. Love it. I mean, it gives you an idea how to build turrets. That was a good one. I would want to make more of these if I was building a defense purpose. And this shows you how to make them. So I kind of like that. Does it make $2? I would say yes. And if we're going on here, we pulled this one. This is the sand castle. They have a shovel, you get a bucket, and you have a little castle. Is this worth $2? No. Is this going to be played with? Maybe in this accessory set? Maybe. I would say dud. I would say this day was not good. All right. Day 21, we pulled Luke Skywalker. Now, Luke Skywalker, this is when he was in one of the movies. I forget what movie. I apologize. I don't remember. I saw it when, I don't remember when I saw it last. But so he's in it. That's Luke Skywalker. I do know that because I know the scene that you get from him. So we're going to pull this. Okay, so right here, you get a ship. All right, this is one of the ships. And so is this playable? Yes. Is this displayable? No. Is this worth $2? I mean, Luke Skywalker is easily worth $5. And then this one, if you like the ships and your child at least can play with it all day, so that's a win, but I don't think it's worth $2. This one right here is another ship. This was day 14. So you get another ship here. This ship was hard to stand, so you're not going to be able to land it. You're not going to be able to stand it. It's more of a three-dimensional one. Here it is right here. See how it doesn't land? You can't. So that's this one right here. I don't know. Day 11, we had another ship. I liked this ship. This is the one where I made it go on the land base here. This was a cool ship. I would say this ship's easily worth $2. It's kind of displayable because it's kind of cute. And this thing you can make this rotate. Now on day 2, we pulled this. I think he's a clone. I don't know what they're called. Love that piece. That was an excellent piece. Now minifigs are worth in the $5 range and up. That piece is a very nice piece. We went on to this droid. Now droids, yes, they're like a minifig. He was very flimsy, and if you don't have any droids, that would be a good pick, because if you don't have any droids, then you'd be like, okay, cool, I'm getting my first droid here. Because if you're trying to get everything else and you're getting a droid with it, that's kind of cool. Moving on to day 12. Day 12 was a very good one. This was Darth Vader, and Darth Vader had a little that's supposed to be a snowball, but it looks in this picture looked like a soccer ball. That was the only negative I thought. I'm like, oh, he gets a soccer ball, he's playing. But he doesn't. And the detail on his outfit was outstanding. He's one of those characters you got to just, look at again. So I really liked the TIE fighters on his little suit. And I liked his helmet. And his little sweater, like, It's really in the flippers. This one was a good one. This was definitely by far more than $5. If you're trying to just compare minifigs, day 23 here was the weird Santa Claus, and day 23 is a big miss in my mind. But it should have been day 24. It just didn't feel like a nice one to have. And day 1 over here was another ship. This is when I first got his ships, so I wasn't impressed because I was like, what am I getting here? I'm getting parts. And reminiscing, I think back and going, you know what? It's a ship. It's very playable for a child. So this was a win, but it's not really worth the $2, price tag that you would want it to be. This was the AT-AT. And it's a small version of the big picture that you have here. I look at it, and if you ever saw the movie RoboCop, that's what I emphasized in the when I opened that one. It reminded me of that because it's about the size of a figure, and it didn't. I think it's just going to get lost, and I don't think you're going to really play with it. Day 6 here was another ship. And this was a blue ship. This one was okay. Nothing to write home about. Again, a child can play with this each day, which made this set different than the rest. Most of the stuff didn't play on each other, and I loved that. Like after watching the others and opening them, they all build on each other, except for the insect one. The insect one, by far my favorite. Because of each day was individually based. I just didn't like the illegal motions they built in it. So if you haven't seen the insect one, you should check that one out. And it was definitely affordable. It was only $24 at regular price, and I got it at $15. So this one, on what day we're on, 22, that actually goes with Luke Skywalker up here, where that's the scene, it's an nativity scene where he's hanging in that cave in the movie. So is it really, it just adds, that was the only one that added to another day, I thought. This one's another ship, and then the ship was, again, a child can play with it each day, and as you're getting them more and more, it actually does help the child, and so they're not agony of trying to build and wait for another day. Day 15 here was my favorite ship. This one was the TIE Fighter that I thought you can display. You can easily display. Let me go get it. Here it is. So this one, easily displayable, easily playable. I thought it was fantastic. They did a really good job, and you can make more of them. So this one, that's a win. That's a home run, because you can put this in your background. You can hang them in your diorama. Your child can play with this one. I thought that one was phenomenal. That was a good one. Easily, I would say you can put that on a $5 price tag just because how stand out it is. This one is one of those little speedsters that you had in the movie, like when you're in the dust and stuff. Didn't really care for it, but again, child can play with it. On day 17, we pulled one of these characters. Now, I don't know what they are in the movies, because again, I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but the piece is very nice. The helmet, I loved the helmet, and I love the headpiece of it. Let me go get it. So here it is, and the helmet and the headpiece, fantastic. Hated the outfit. Loved the helmet, loved the headpiece, hated the outfit. It just rubbed me the wrong way. If you can see what I'm talking about, I don't need to explain it. I don't think it was good. So that was that one. And number 9, I wish R2-D2 was 17, because number 9 was actually C-3PO, and I was like, whoa, that was cool. That blew me away. I'm like, oh, he's right under his picture. I thought that was, if he was 17, that would have been much better. C-3PO was cool and all. He's always got that small little head, which I thought was always weird when I originally got him a long time ago. But he's wearing the ugly sweater. Yes, he is easily $5, so they got value there. On day number 16, we pulled, this was an interesting thing because you can shoot those little pieces out of the gun. So you shoot these little beads out, and that's what I'm saying, in that little piece, that little handheld gun, you can shoot these out. Your kid will have a blast with it, and your feet are gonna hate it, because these sets have a lot of these. And so if you're shooting those around the house, You can easily, like, if you're not, you know, Legos are going to go everywhere. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be messy. But a kid's going to have a blast. So I think day 16, a child's going to love the most. For you, it's just going to be parts. Day number 20. Day number 20 was like an antenna array. It's cool in the sense if you needed to learn how to make them. But is it worth $2? No. And then the last day was R2-D2. That was R2-D2, and I loved the sweater, and I loved the little headpiece. Overall, you know, you do get some hits, you get some misses. You get 5 minifigs, and then you get, if you include the one robot, him, that's 6, and if you count the one droid there, it's 7. But so if you just say you got 6, that's a $30 value, and then you have to ask yourself, what's the other parts? Because $5 minifig is going rate. So is this thing worth more than $50? I would not pay $50 for this set. I did pay like $30, and that's about as much as you should pay. I mean, I think $30 is the most you should pay for this set. The ships and stuff are just gonna be parts, and then some of those minifigs you might not want. So it's a toss-up. Was this one a win? If you can get it at the right price, this one has some great things. If your child was waiting each day to open this advent calendar, not a disappointment. Your kid could wait, and you can help them build it. So in that sense, your child could have a good time doing this advent calendar. Now, some other advent calendars I would say no to, but this one you could open them, and then you could, and each day you can build them. So I give thumbs up for this if you can get this at the right price. And if you can get it at the right price, and you're making your child wait each day, that would be even better. But they do have playability, and siblings can play with each other. You know, you have multiple ships, and as an adult, you could display your minis on this. There's some minis to get. So if you like Darth Vader, if you like R2-D2, C-3PO, you can get some wins here. I hope you're all having a good holiday. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching all my advent calendars. It was a journey. I don't know if I will do this many advent calendars next year. I surely wouldn't do all building block ones. I have some ideas of what I would do next year, but this year we tried them out, and I'm realizing that sometimes it's a gamble on what you're going to get. So you might want to do research first and see what all of them are, what entails inside, especially if you're buying it for your child, and really look and dig into what each day is going to do, and can your child wait each day to get the next one? And did they make a mistake and build off of it each day, building to the next? Whereas this one, they didn't. So they did a good job with that. I give that one thumbs up. I hope all of you have a good Christmas. I wish all of you, whether you're a subscriber, whether you're just, you know, an avid watcher, or, you know, occasionally see in some of my videos, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you. And I look forward to seeing you in the next year. Thanks for watching. Stay collecting, and be safe for the holidays. Hi, thanks for watching that last video. If you liked it, why don't you hit the like button? If you don't want to miss out on further content, please subscribe, or maybe check out the video over here.